guitar with that mandolin effect in that song. Carter's been with us now for about 13 years, Carter?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 13 years. We were just talking. Yeah, thank you. We were just talking, Carter and I, backstage before the show about some of the memories. And Carter brought up, and so we started back and forth about one of the great memories we have with Gord. Carter?
What year was it, Rick? Do you remember the Singer-Songwriter Hall of Fame?
I think that was 2012.
2012, and Gord had decided for whatever reason that we only need 3 of us for this, and he was in accepting an award as Singer-Songwriter of, I guess, inducted
Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
The biggest honor there is in that business.
And that was it for America, not even Canada, but for America, right?
And it's a bigger deal than the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
For sure it is.
In the business with artists.
And just to tell you what a humble guy Gord was, he called me up on, I don't know, a Sunday. And he goes, "Carter." "Yeah, Gord." "What are you doing Tuesday?" Why? What do you got in mind? Are we going to have a rehearsal?" "I got to go to New York." "What's happening in New York?" "Yeah, they want to give me this award." "What award is that?" "Singer-Songwriter Hall of Fame for America." "I don't want to go." "Wow, sounds like a pretty big deal." "Yeah, I'm just thinking, you, me, and Rick, we'll go." "What about Barry? What about Mike?" "Nah, it's not a big deal." Wow, it was a huge deal, eh, Rick?
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Webb, president of the American Songwriters Hall of Fame, and honoring I'm telling you, this was in the Marriott Marquis in New York, downtown in Manhattan. And in the ballroom, they were holding their annual event where they honor the songwriter. Gord was the featured recipient in 2012 of the Songwriters Hall of Fame Award.
And if I remember correctly, I don't mean to cut you off, but wasn't it, it was a dinner, and it was $10,000 a plate, is that right?
That's about what it was.
Yeah, not a big deal at all.
And who was there, Carter?
Benny Hill was there. Benny Hill from Stand By Me.
Benny
No,
King.
that was Ben Hill.
Ben E. King.
Benny Keane.
Ben E. King.
I was always a big fan of Ben E. King. I remember that real clear.
And
Bette Midler.
Bette Midler?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, Bette Midler. And I was there too. I was at the friends and family table with him. But it was Don Schultz who wrote all of Kenny Rogers' hits.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers was there.
And John Zimmerman who wrote all Meatloaf's hits. And Bob Seger, that guy. Yeah.
And Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Oh, and I'm standing backstage. Rick was out, he was getting things organized, and I'm backstage with with all those people, and we're just standing in a little circle, and everybody there is recognizable. And then, geez, I can't even think of his name. The gambler.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Kenny Rogers looks at me and he goes, he looks around and he sees Stevie Nicks and everybody and he goes, and who are you? Anyways, go ahead, Rick.
That was such a huge event, and Gord really owned the room. He was very humble, very sort of self-effacing, as he always was, a humble guy, a little bit shy, and we're not going to drag this out, but you know, on the way home, getting in the limo to go back out to the airport, because he didn't want to stay for the party or anything like that, he said to me, he turned to me in the limo, he says, "You know what, I guess I really have made it."
Yes. But just how humble he was. Every other inductee told like a 5 or 10 minute speech about the history of their career and thanking everybody in the world. Here's Gord's full speech. "Well, I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing here, but we got to go because we got gigs to play tomorrow. Thanks." Okay. Should we play a song?